Oh, hey guys. How's everybody doing today? I want to give y'all a little quick garden update. I'm standing over here beside my Save Seed store-bought Campari tomato. This thing is really doing good, guys. It won't be too much longer. We're going to be able to find out exactly what these things are going to taste like, if it's worth doing. Maybe I can dehybridize it, you can't ever tell. But anyway, it's an interesting project. So let's take a look at the rest of the tomato plants, and then we'll move on to the other raised beds. Yeah, guys, y'all take a look in here. See, there's some nice clusters sitting in there, and many more to come. And like I say, we're just gonna. This is merely completely a test, just something just to just see what happens, you know. So we'll find out. Okay. Now there's the Joe's long cayenne peppers right there in the pots. They just growing like crazy, doing real good, starting to bloom. I love to make hot sauce, my own hot sauce, so that's coming up soon, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm about out of my one for last year, so. But moving on down here, you got the two Brandywine Red, doing real good, starting to set fruit. And then this is my variety bed right here. I've got an early girl right here, looking good, setting fruit. And then on the other side over there we have the Rutgers. It too looking good, setting fruit. So everything's looking real lush and healthy. And here they are, the Better Boy tomatoes, which is one of my all-time favorites. And man, these things are just doing good. I'm gonna be building my trellis over these things here probably in the next week or so, because it won't be long. These things will be out of the cages. And as you see, they're setting fruit. Everything's setting fruit, blooming, looking good. And then there's the other. I got two more Joe's long cayennes and pots over here on the left-hand side of the bed. So everything looking good in that respect. Okay, guys, here we're at the pepper bed. I know a lot of you guys are going to think that it seemed like those things were bigger last time. But actually they have grown taller. If you'll recall, I mentioned in one of the previous videos that while these things were in the greenhouse, they kind of got under an aphid attack, and they had attacked a lot of those leaves so heavily that you know, even after I treated them, got the aphids off of them, leaves just fell off anyway. So a lot of the foliage just fell off of these plants, but they're catching back up and they're doing just fine, so no need to worry. They'll be bushed out and you'll never know anything ever happened to them. And here's our Vortex snaps. As you can see that these things are just running up the trellis, starting to see a few buds here and there, so it won't be long. These things are going to be starting producing. And guys, I'll tell you what, if y'all have never had Vortex snap beans, they're stringless. They have a wonderful flavor. We look forward to pressure canning these things every year, and we have enough, just about enough, to last us all winter. Of course, you know, you got to share some, give some away, you know, friends and family. So, but we still wind up, you know, having just about enough to last us all winter. I think we got 1 quart left. But you guys ought to try these things, and they are heirloom. You can save the seeds. That's where these come from. Seeds that we saved off the last year's plants, and we had 100% germination rate. So can't beat that with a stick. So keep that in mind when you're growing beans. If you got a place to put them where they can run, this one's hard to beat. Okay, guys. Taking a look at our garlic here. As you can see, we're starting to get a lot of scapes on these things, which the scapes come out of the center of the garlic plant, and they actually get a seed bulb on the end of them. And it's usually a good idea to go ahead and cut these things off, and then once you cut them off, usually count down for about 20-25 days, something like that, once you cut the scape off. And then your garlic should be ready to harvest. So that puts me about middle ways of June, something like that, like I was expecting to start with. So let's get to cutting those things off. Just going to cut these things. Now you can take these things and they are extremely strong. You can take these things and you can cook with them. You can put them in the refrigerator. They'll keep for a good week in the refrigerator. And they are extremely strong, so keep that in mind. But we're just going to cut these off, and what this will do in the next 20-25 days, this will allow the garlic bulb to grow bigger. Instead of putting energy into the root ball, or rather the flower bulb, it will put energy into the garlic bulb, which is what you want in the end anyway. So all right, guys, got those all cleaned up and ready to go, and hopefully in a couple of weeks here we'll be ready to harvest some garlic. And I'll do a video on that and let y'all see how everything turned out, because I'm gonna be curious myself. And as y'all can see, the onions have done the same thing. They've got their scapes, seed pods, whatever you want to call them, on there as well. We'll be taking those off, let the bulbs get a little bit bigger, and everything's worked out pretty good so far. We planted all this stuff at the same time, and looks like we're going to harvest it all at the same time, so that's good, and that'll give me just enough time to get a good cucumber crop in here, and possibly something else. I ain't made up my mind yet, but I know cucumbers are definitely on the to-grow list. Okay, guys, one other thing I wanted to show y'all that I found was very interesting, especially I've grown banana trees for quite a number of years, and you know, just simply because of the region we're in here in Georgia. You never really get an opportunity to get bananas. We've had some bananas set before, and the problem is that they don't get enough time to mature and get big before you have to take them out because of the frost coming. That's unfortunate. Mark Valencia, I think you'll find this of interest right here to you, because you and I talked about those bananas, and I just want to show you guys something I've never seen before. This is a plant that was just pardon my camera-ness there. This is a plant that was just came back from last year, and I don't know if y'all can see. I don't know how well y'all can see that. If you look right there, just coming straight out of the top of this plant, instead of leaves like they normally come back, it's like these guys right here. You know, you can see there they come back with leaves, and of course, you know, you would definitely not expect any bananas. But this one right here came out with some banana bunches, and you can see them right there. Like I say, I'm trying to do what I can to help y'all here. It's hard for me to tell what you can see and what you can't see. But y'all can see them little bitty bananas down in there. Just cute as they can be. But I'll keep y'all posted on this and see, just see exactly what happens, because I mean, I'm curious myself, because I have never had this happen before in all the years that I've been growing banana trees. Like I say, I've had fruit, but never none I could use really. But anyway, we'll keep tabs on this, see what happens. Okay, guys, just a little quickie update for you. Hope you enjoyed it. We love keeping progress of each other's gardens and see how everybody's doing. I know I look forward to looking at all you guys videos, and I really enjoy them and watching the progress. And there's a lot of things going on right now, especially this time of year, and it's really interesting. Hope you enjoy mine as well. And I guess that about wraps it up. I'll keep y'all posted on the banana, and keep posted on everything else as well. But meantime, God bless y'all and have a good one. We'll see you next time.